William Street Swap Shop. Better than they shut down UK one.
When the world just don't make sense and you need a friend, grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
You guys are probably thinking, hey, what am I going to do this weekend? How am I going to get it lit? How am I going to have a great old time? Worry about that later.
Right.
Now is the time to just relax, coast into the Friday afternoon with us, and allow our vibe to sweep you away on a cloud of ecstasy.
I prefer a cloud of cotton candy, but I got a sweet tooth. I like sugars, and that's probably I haven't been sleeping that great lately, and that's what's keeping me up at night. Is I've been eating a lot of sugars.
It's that kind of time of year. A lot of opportunities to have sweets, but we just say don't have too many. You might upset your tummy. Don't want to ruin your lunch if you haven't had that yet.
One thing that will not ruin your lunch is what you're about to watch for the next 48 minutes, 44 minutes, about 45 minutes.
We marched in their office. We said we need 49.
Right.
It's getting rushed every day. They said,
that's right.
Can't do it.
That's
48.
Right.
You get
Keep
48.
It at 48. If you're not out of there by 148, you're gonna have a lot of problems on your hand.
No, if you can't be out of there by 148, guess what? Guess what's going to be in your croissant, your Friday croissant?
You guessed it. Razor blades.
Deer piss.
And that's how it goes.
So we said, don't do that.
Right. We'll stick at 148.
We'll be done by 148.
We're an online streaming show, but more importantly, we're a swap shop. We're open every hour from 1 to 2 p.m. The last 12 minutes while we go off the air is actually when we do a lot of our business at back inventory, stocks. We check the stocks. And every day we make items, we trade your goods.
Check the stock price, make
jokes,
sure it's still
stories.
going up.
Yep.
It's a great time to buy.
We're always talking about something on here if you tune in. It's very rare to see us both just being quiet. We both are motor mouths, as they say.
And we're your co-hosts. We bring you all the swaps.
That's
we
right.
try to make the deals happen.
Every day.
My name is Matt.
My name is Zach.
And it's
a
deal.
deal.
You know, Zach, you mentioned stocks. We do the inventory, we take stocks, we look at the stock price to make sure we're doing our job.
Right.
If you could, if we could pull up the Time Warner stock, this might take a sec. I want to pull up just the last 3 months.
Okay.
Or maybe 6 months, year to date. Why don't we pull up year to date?
Year to date, so from last year to what it is now.
Yeah.
Because we're approaching our year anniversary.
I was just doing some, I sat down with some of our finance guys, and I was like, that's funny. If you look at the stock price over the last year, I noticed something interesting.
Really?
We've proven on the show already that when we smile, we have a good show, it sends the stock going up.
A few pennies every now and then.
Now, if you look right towards the end there, about 2-3 weeks ago, you guys see a sharp spike. That was right after you and I did the New York shows.
Oh, that's
the
right.
handball stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I think almost to the minute after we did our handball thing.
Right.
Ding.
They said they called up Jeff Buick, CEO, and said, we got to get the stocks up. Move them up. And he's like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? He said, yeah, I watched the whole thing.
They
Handball?
Said, the second Matt hit that ace on the handball court in New York, pling!
Right.
Epic.
And if you look back to that year, look how small it started out. And then if you just track the pattern, just how much it's risen.
We should say that, and really, if you went back a little bit further, was when the swap shop was created around October 2015. We started.
Right.
We went on the air. A lot of upward movement there.
Right there, look at that. All in the spring. That was when we did our, we went to New York up front and made some candles. We went to San Diego Comic-Con. It dropped there for a moment.
That was
when we took when I went to California to work on my Seal the Deal pitch.
Oh, I was thinking when you did the show alone. Was that when that one went down?
No, that was when that was when I was off traveling. And then went back up when I returned. And then here it's kind of staying steady.
Yeah.
Kind of went down there a little bit before we went to New York. And then jumped right there.
Yeah, right there when we really peaked.
It all makes sense. And if you ever want to find some great content on the internet, just check out Time Warner's Instagram. You saw it down there in the bottom right.
It's a good one.
Yep, a lot of great
Follow
content.
them. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. follow for follows. Follow back, Time Warner.
My Instagram bio says, I follow back. Thanks for the follow.
Yep.
And then I do.
Follow back.
I got about 19, I got like 190 followers, and then I'm following about 40 or 50,000 people.
Whoa.
Man, I wasn't going to talk about this on the show today because it's kind of personal, but a lot of people know my last name is White, and I thought I need to rebrand my Instagram, so I changed the name. It used to be Zach White Online, now it's Zach Beige.
You changed it?
I changed it to Zach Beige, and it wasn't taken, so it's just Zach, B-E-I-G-E.
On Instagram?
Yeah,
or
on Instagram.
Okay.
So all my pictures from here on out are all going to be filtered with a beige filter.
Is Zach Beige you reinventing yourself as a little
more
edgier
cooler,
guy?
yeah, yep. I'm trying to kept jump in on that fashion.
Zach, I noticed that there was a message where Max said he was going to try to fight you after work,
Right.
and so now are you trying to like step up your
That's it. You got it.
toughness factor?
You can't even find me.
People take advantage of me. They're like, oh, he's a nice guy. You can walk all over it, Zach. Not Zach Beige. And it's not like Nick. Zach Beige is a whole different. He's really nice, but you won't walk on him because you realize he's too cool. Like you're like, oh, but he has such a great style and such a great sense of humor. He's Zach Beige. It's all the rage. And then people use the term bougie, like when they're going to the bougie stores, they say beigey. He's beigey, baby. I'm gonna post that later today. I'm beigey, baby. And it's gonna be
that is gross.
beige filter in the video.
And then when you're in the act of beige, do you call it Beijing?
Yes, I'm Beijing. Beijing. Head on over to Beijing with me. We can take, and then I think of a flight. The name of a flight was an airplane. Like, it starts with a B. Delta is not going to work, but something like that.
Bronson Airlines?
Beijing Airlines. That's what I'm doing with my life when I'm not at work. Thinking of ways to change my Instagram name.
And you said people walk all over you, and how does that make you feel when that happens with your coworkers?
It's upsetting. It's really upsetting.
Can you give us some examples of people taking advantage of your good nature?
Oh, totally. I one time I had a party. I said, come on over. There'll be plenty of snacks, but I would appreciate if you bring some too. And I bought snacks, and it was a cake. I made a cake it was a birthday party about a year ago I had, and I made a birthday cake. And it was for my birthday that I made myself. And I went to go take a piece of the cake, and everyone had eaten it. Took advantage of me and walked all over me. I said, if I was a different person, I would have been upset.
How would Zach Beige handle that situation?
I would just stare at them. You ate my cake? You ate my cake? You're the only one who did it. You ate all my cake.
Have some respect, guys. Grow up, guys.
Yeah, come on.
Grow up.
Stop walking all over me. And don't get me beiged. Like raged in a beige. Despite all of my rage, I'm still just Zach Beige. Should I call my mom and ask her if she's okay with my Instagram name change?
Sure.
Let's see if she answers. I'm just gonna say, hey mom. I could call my dad, but he never answers. Mom? Hello?
She knows.
Mom?
Borrow your charger?
She didn't answer. I'll call my dad real quick.
She knows not to pick up between 1 and 2 because you're going to put her on the show.
Right. Is this okay, Matt? I call my dad?
Yeah.
I don't get to talk to him that often. He might be at work. He works at a fishing store in Branson, Missouri.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
John White.
My dad, that's my dad.
Available. At the tone,
I'm gonna leave my
record
voicemail
your
about
message.
this.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Dad, this is Zach, your son. Just wanted to let you know I'm changing my name to Zach Beige on Instagram. Hope you're proud of me. Let me know what you think. Give me a call back whenever you get a chance. I know you're working really hard, and I hope you're having a good day. All right, and let me know if you have any good ideas for a catchphrase, like signing off, I'm Zach Beige. And then you can't get me on my pager. You can get me on my pager. And then I have a pager that's just painted beige. Makes sense.
Bonkers.
Can we just real quick, computer, get a real close up of what Zach looks like when both his parents don't answer his phone calls? Like just how that, like right after one after another. Should we keep trying to call people until someone will actually answer?
Who do you think should I call my sisters?
Yeah, call your sister now.
She probably doesn't want to be bothered by me. Who should I call? Let me think. I know who to call. Call my sister.
And while Zach does this, I'll invite you guys, if you want to call Zach, he's not having much luck with his family members, so you can give us a ring at 413-961-4263.
So I'm calling my sister, my younger sister. She's really cool. She had a fake ID when she was a young kid.
Hello?
Hello? Is this my sister?
No.
Oh. This isn't Alex?
What you got going on?
Oh. I thought this was Alex. Hey, real quick before you hang up, I'm changing my Instagram name. My last name's White. I'm gonna go by Zach Beige now. Is that like a cool thing?
I guess so.
Cool. All right. Thanks for your time. Bye. That's weird because that's my sister's phone number. She
So
hasn't
your
told me she
sister-
changed her phone.
Your
phone
mom
number.
didn't. Can I just recap so far if you guys just tuned in? Zach tried to call his mom. She didn't answer.
It's a big backfire.
He
in my
tried to
face.
call his dad. He didn't answer.
Right.
He tried to call his sister. She's actually literally changed her phone number without telling him.
Yep.
So it's not. I'm not trying to be mean, but
No,
it's
it's
not
okay.
not going so
But
good.
he did like the name. I was like, would that be cool? And he said, yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, fourth thing, a stranger picked up the phone and said Zach Beige sounds
Right.
cool. So that actually did kind of turn out okay.
Right. Now he'll probably
He
find me
seemed
on
cool.
Instagram.
Like I wish we could. Maybe you should keep his number in your phone when you need somebody to sort of.
I will. I didn't get his name. I should have got his name.
Yeah.
Zach Beige. That's who I am now. That's a cool thing to do. I think, Matt. That's where I'm at right now.
Well, I agree with all your social media choices, even showering in the videos you send out.
Oh,
I
good.
think they're
Yeah.
all good
Thank you.
ideas.
Thank you.
Little teaser for anyone who wants to follow Zach Beige.
From here on out, I'm just gonna do Facebook Live videos in the shower. I'm a streamer. I do it on the daytime. I do it as my job. I do it at home. Doing live videos in my shower. It's the best place to get your thoughts. Just work on your thoughts.
Should we look at some items?
We should. I
got
didn't
some
mean
new
to
stuff
derail
in-
the show with those phone
No,
calls.
that was perfect.
But I'm gonna leave my phone on the desk, and I'm gonna turn it on. So if I get a call in the next hour, maybe my family will give me a call back. But if not, just set it there. You can even put a timer on there. Will Zach's family call back? If not, I'd love to hear from you. Give me a call. 413-961-4263.
Coming up next, we got just a real neat assortment of pens.
Let me tell you what's good.
I do like PC Honky Boy's comment in the chat. That guy wasn't planning on waking up for another 12 hours. Oh, wow, look at these.
Looks like you got a giraffe.
Oh, these are cute.
Just turned 65.
Wow.
I took on a freelance project this week. I'm going to make a video for someone's retirement party.
Really?
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
So I might...
Do you need any help with that? Split the share. You and I, we split the money. Go in. We could each go in on a 12-pack of something.
I think I probably got it.
All
But,
right.
just to let you know how good things are going for me. I'm
Really?
gonna, need a
Wh-
little extra scratch.
What are you envisioning
making-
on the retirement video?
I think they want they want some sort of Steely Dan song, and then just some dissolves between pictures throughout his
Oh, that's
career.
great. How 65 years you could make this swap, Matt. In theory, if you were to swap for it and get the 65 years pin and be like, Giraffe LOL, like laugh out loud, Giraffe LOL,
Was that GLOL?
Giraffe out loud, yeah. And then they're like, what goal? And you're like, Giraffe out loud. And then you give them that pin. Thanks for inviting me to your retirement party. And then if you ever want to get engaged, I'm single. I could throw a great party.
Can you marry me?
I like that the pin is a birthday cake though, and the tops of the tips of 6 and 5 have little candle wicks. Giraffe looks so happy to be blowing it out. That's the only pin, honestly. The other pins are great, but that's the only pin that Giraffe one is.
Well, I'm kind of into the.
It's great.
It almost looks like some sort of Aztec totem dog, or like an Egyptian. You know, when they
right.
would do like symbols of the dogs
Right.
in Egypt when there would be all the pyramid guys, and the foreman would say, "Hey, I need a etching over here, some sort of animal. I would need to look like a dog."
It's like a
And
little
the
Yorkie
dog-
Terrier.
The dog specialist etcher would go in and make the thing on the pyramid hieroglyphics.
Right.
That's what they call it.
And that's where the first Trojan dog started. Everyone thought it was a horse, but it was actually a dog that they built a pin. Happy 65-year anniversary, they said to the Nefertiti, the pharaoh. They brought in the dog, and then I love dogs, and then he got ambushed. It's a history, something that you don't really see a lot about in history books.
And that's where that pin came from. And then above that, you got a snare drum.
Right. It almost looks like a ring that you would wear as a pin. That's kind of a cool. I was thinking, Matt, it might be kind of fun, like if you put it on your lapel and it's a ring that someone else puts their finger through. So it's just like, you know, those shirts where it's like, I'm with him, but it's just on your finger stuck on the shirt, and it's like taken. And everywhere they go, you get dragged along with them.
So there's a pin that says "I'm with him."
No, like a T-shirt that says "I'm with him." Like I'm with stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, Matt. I'm just saying those are the shirts that they exist. That pin is kind of like that. Like if you put your finger through it, your ring finger, and then you get dragged around by the other person, and they're like, "It's my pin. Like we're engaged." And then you have it you just walk around, and they keep their hand like they're just giving you a pat on the throat.
This is just a pin pulling.
Yeah. It made more sense when I
Been there.
originally thought about it before talking it out now. I was kind of hoping that would be just one of those comments I say and then just kind of move on.
Keep going.
Are you thinking about your phone? Can we get a close up on Zach's phone again? It hasn't rung still.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. Maybe I could give another person a call. I have one other sister, but she actually has real responsibilities, so I don't want to distract her from that, upset her. Maybe I could probably call like my old job where I used to work, call in and see how they're doing. Just relax, check in. I used to work as a photo developer at a popular drugstore. Oh. I got a phone call. Hello?
Hey Zach, it's just Matt next
Oh.
to you. I felt kind of bad that no one calls you.
It's
So-
alright.
Yeah. I think
I think the show's going pretty good though.
Yeah, me too.
You and I.
But thanks for calling my phone.
Yeah. Call me anytime. I'll pick up your calls.
Okay. I like I got all the full bars in here. Do you have a lot of full bars? Who do you go with your service, your phone service?
I got AT&T. Great company.
Yeah, me too. LTE.
Yeah. I got 3 bars.
I've exceeded 4G. Hey, what are you doing on tomorrow on Saturday?
Gonna bury some old magazines in my backyard.
Huh?
Do you want to help me?
Yeah, I'd love to come over if you'd have me.
Sure. Bring a shovel.
Sometime,
And,
sometimes on the weekends I don't say a word to anybody until I come back to work on Monday. I don't talk. My lips are sealed.
well, I don't need to tell anybody what happens this weekend that I see that you do. And I think we could just sort of do our stuff together.
Okay. Well, this is great. I have unlimited minutes, so if you ever want to call me, just feel free. I actually pay for the full plan because I want to get all the unlimited texting, but I looked at my phone bill yesterday, actually, and it's like, I have like 50,000 minutes that I still have to use, so you're more than welcome to call anytime. Got to use them before they roll over at the end of the year.
You know, I actually don't have unlimited minutes, but I checked my rollover minutes,
Right.
and it's like 8,000 or 9,000 minutes I have. So I could literally just start talking now.
Okay.
And then when I die, I'll still have rollover minutes left.
Wow. Well, then you can pass those on to your family, or maybe I could swap out your minutes.
Perfect. So just swing by around 10:30. I'm
Okay.
gonna start digging the hole
Okay.
at around 8:30.
Okay.
And by the time I get a good base going, there's just some wheelbarrows filled with my magazines
Okay.
that I don't want people to ever know that I had. And you'll just take the wheelbarrow and we'll dump it into the hole.
Okay.
And then your job will be to put the dirt back on top
Okay.
while I go watch Judge Dredd on DVD.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cool. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. This is really exciting. Penciling it and putting it in on my calendar right now.
Perfect. You should tell Siri to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do. Yeah, can I do that while I'm on the phone? Siri, go ahead and put in tomorrow at 10:30. Burying Matt's magazines.
Is Siri not answering your calls?
Siri, go ahead and Siri's not responding. I'll just type it in the old-fashioned way. October 29th. Add in new event title: Burying magazines. Burying zines is what it's gonna be.
Before I lose you, let you go.
Yeah.
There's just one more thing, and I need you to maybe take me off speaker at this point.
Really?
So,
All right, hold on. I gotta figure it out. I'm still adding in my time.
okay.
Burying zines.
All right. Perfect.
Tomorrow, Saturday, 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, it should be a good day for it.
And it's Nick
Looks like
Quigley's 29th birthday.
a nice sunny day.
Okay. Let me take you off speaker,
Okay.
and you can tell me what you have to. Okay.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is really, really
Yeah.
come alone.
Okay.
Don't bring anyone with you. Come alone.
Okay.
And don't tell anyone where you're going, please.
Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut, lips sealed.
Yeah, you better. All right, see you later.
Should I be
Sam.
worried about anything?
No, it's our business.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, great. Talk to you later.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I was just talking to my buddy Zach.
Oh, yeah, no worries. We can have a great weekend planned ahead of us. Let's get back to those pins.
Yeah, I'm dying to.
Maybe just swipe right and go to the next item. Another submission by Almighty Pig.
Now these look like blacklight posters, maybe.
He's almost looked like he took these pictures at my house. I have the same kind of wood floors.
And I guess you would call it sort of graphic content.
I don't know. I like the one on the right. Kind of says, "Hey, I'm into sci-fi, fantasy. This is a fantasy land." But then on the left, but when I'm not driving those droids, yeah, you know what I'm up to.
Business as usual.
I call it making love, and that's how I kiss. My first kiss ever. It's when you get down on your knees. I say, "You know, this is gonna be really awkward. I'm really sorry, and I really like you. Can I kiss you?" And they say, "Yeah." You always gotta ask for permission, and then they say, "Okay." And And then you're like, well, I usually kiss on my knees. Is that okay? Yeah, so you both get down on your knees. And that's it. That's me. And I actually never bring my hand up and hold the back of the person's head, but that's a good idea. I should do that next time.
And then do you say,
But then I think about it too long. I'm like, oh, back to work driving the droid. And then I keep driving the droid.
is this the plot of your like autobiographical sci-fi
Yeah.
book?
Zashari Beige. Space Outlaw.
Zashari Beige Space Outlaw?
Yeah. One time I was on a flight and my full name is Zachary and they said Zashari. Mr. Zashari. That's like, wow, that's a really cool name. Zashari Beige. You can't get the job done? Contact Zashari Beige.
You are the master of your own universe.
No, if there's one thing I'm better at than driving droids, it's making out with my knees. I'm Zashari Beige.
You're like,
Let's pitch that as a pilot, Matt.
and you're like, I got a crazy idea because I don't give 2 Fs.
Right.
What if we each take half a Tylenol PM and chase it with just a little bit of
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
You're in for a wild night. That's when your body really will start to look like a lava lamp in that poster.
I can feel my half a Tylenol PM kicking in.
Well, don't go to bed yet. I'm not that tired. I like the company. Stay awake. Let's try and kiss on our knees again. Maybe that will wake us up. Some cool posters.
Yeah, and that sci-fi landscape, it's kind of like a camel's. I'm assuming it's turned sideways, but maybe that's the way you're supposed to look at it.
Right.
Sideways horizon.
That's it. Maybe that's the view of like a fighter pilot flying through, and they just did a barrel roll.
Your book is called Zashari Beige Space Outlaw. My book is called Sideways Horizon, the Matt Hutchinson story.
So yours is gonna be a book. I think mine might be it. Well, maybe mine will be either a graphic novel or an animated series.
So there's a kind of like a multi-jointed camel pachyderm type creatures from a distant future,
Right.
where the laws of Earth do no longer apply.
Whatever it is, it ain't human.
And in this land, any laws can be broken.
Mm-hmm. Oh, any law. Any law. You do whatever you want.
The laws of man.
I'm
don't
a space
apply.
outlaw. I break all the laws.
You want to marry a duffel bag? There's flies on this planet. You can marry 6 duffel bags.
B.H. Hutch in chat says, has Zach ever kissed a girl? It's a good question. Of course I have. Come on, guys. I'm a grown-up. I'll tell you more about that on the After Dark.
But walk us through the process again. You say you ask permission, and
First
then
you
you
ask
say,
permission,
"I
you
need
say-
to.
right.
We need to kneel."
Yeah, you say, hey, is it okay if I kiss you? I'm really nervous. Normally I would just go for it, but I don't want to, like, offend you. And then they're like, yeah. And then you're like, all right, do you mind? And then you just kneeling and doing it. And they're like, why? Like, I'm wearing nice pants. And you say, just do it. It's more romantic that way, and I want this to be iconic. So if we ever grow up and have kids, which I hope we do, we can say we kissed. Our first kiss was on our knees. So then you get down.
I know in lots of the most iconic sort of classic Hollywood romance movies, they kneel in the rain.
Right.
It's always like a big thing.
That's it. And then it turns into like a James Bond opening theme, and that's how Zashari Beige starts out. Beige. And it shows people kissing on their knees. Beige. And I have the sunglasses that Visks sent me, and I had to pick them up. I'm coming up with a lot of ideas for this, Matt.
Well, we should definitely proceed on that.
Right. I'll do an animated treatment for it next week. We'll make a little pitch vid.
Well, Zashari Beige.
Yeah.
I forgot all about. We got to get to a bunch of stuff.
That's right.
Here.
I'm sorry for talking.
This was cool, though.
I'm running
I
my
like this.
motor mouth today. No one's called yet. If you want to just get a quick shot of my phone. Let's Let's see. Weather's 80 degrees in Atlanta. It says it will take about 19 minutes for me to get home from work tonight. Or at least right now, without traffic.
Do you set a lot of notifications on your phone so it feels like people are calling you?
Yes. Look, vibrate. I get notifications.
Like, oh, I got a text from... Oh, it's just a reminder about the weather.
That's weird. It should show your event tomorrow. No? I guess it will show it later. I'll figure it out.
So I know your password now is 22222222.
No, that was just me trying to fix it. All right. We got some items we gotta get to.
We got a lot of things. Yesterday, as you know, we put out this horse painting. It was one of my favorite items. Well, Nick Squish... Oh, he's the guy with the hot. Okay.
Wait, yeah.
No.
8 Mushroom
So,
did the horse
8
painting.
Mushrooms horse painting.
Right.
Well, we got an email from Nick Squish.
The potential swap.
I like his name. I just
Nick
makes me
Squish,
giggle.
yeah.
Nick Squish.
He's my sidekick in Shari Beige.
And a little potential swap action for that.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's take a look.
Yep.
Oh, this caught me by surprise. This is the
Oh. Yeah, that's there was I believe this is a piece of fan art.
Yeah, we actually well, we'll go back to that.
Yeah. What about this next one?
Technical difficulty.
Alien Bob wants to
Yeah, we
swap.
don't want to tip that off too much.
Right.
Okay. So the next one is a Alien Bob has a Captain America mug.
Okay. Let's
Marvel
take a peek.
hero for Josh's Dolphins. Let's take a look at this one.
Take a peek. And then we're getting a lot of potential swaps, Matt. It's keeping the swap shop very busy and tight today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of items coming in, a lot of items going.
Moving the
It's like
product.
I always, when I'm really busy, I'm like, I'm just like an air traffic controller. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
We can only do
Go,
one
go.
customer at a time. Customer's always right.
So here we go. Oh, there we go. You know, I just started laughing because I think this is a great swap because they're both ceramic. They're both kind of got some weight to them.
Right.
But what I think is really cool about this Captain America mug, we haven't seen it yet, and it's really a specific version of Captain America, and it's the Captain America cosplayer at a con who just sits wordlessly by the exit door. You zoom in on him, computer.
He's just waiting for somebody. I'm waiting for a friend. I have a badge.
You good, man? You've been sitting here for about 4 hours. Fine. Just waiting.
Just waiting for the ride, man.
And waiting for a bus.
Hey, but it's a good costume. I really like it. Does that come with the shield?
The mug? I
Yeah.
think there must be some sort of shield on the mug. You can't do.
Maybe the shield is like a tea bag thing you use for tea. That'd be a great mug for tea. I'm
Could
not
I-
much of a superhero fan, but I do like the mug.
Can we get you a bottle of water or something, man? You look like you might be you've been hanging out in the sunny area by the window of the convention hall for about 4 or 5 hours. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Do you need us to call you a ride or an Uber or anything? You just been sitting here without saying a word.
I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Just waiting for a ride.
Okay.
Just watching people. It's kind of fun to be with the people.
You know, like legally, it's sort of a liability after a while. So.
No, I'm just hanging out, relaxing. I'm tired. I've been walking around the con all day.
Okay. All right. Well. Great. Great costume.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, enjoy your con.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
You want a picture?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Okay. All right.
So.
This is a great swap. I think the mugs are great. If someone were really to win my heart, just give me a mug. I love getting an old mug with something written on it. We received one from Polar Bear, I believe, from NASA when he came and
Mhm.
visited. I use
I've
that every
got-
day.
yeah.
I drink tea out of in the morning.
I love mine.
Sometimes orange juice on the weekends if I have some orange juice. I like OJ a lot. That
You know what
citrusy
mug
flavor.
stands for? When I pick it up, I think in my head,
What?
my ultimate gripping object.
Cheers. But the dolphins, they're just great decorative pieces. Both conversation starters. A CS is what we call it in Swap Shop is. You put this in your home or office, it's going to get a conversation started for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're that guy at the con by yourself and you want to talk with someone, probably need one of
It's a
these.
CSer.
Yep.
We call it a CSer. Alien Bob, Josh, know you got like those dolphins, you're putting them up for a swap. I think this is a good one, so let us know if you want to make this thing really happen.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Now we should jump over to our Getting Inboxed because we're running out
Okay.
of time and I don't want to lose a chance to do this.
Yeah.
We got a very interesting email from Oscar.
Right. Great piece of email because there's some information in here that I think people in the chat are going to flip out about.
Yeah. Oscar says...
Oh, I guess we'll roll Getting Inbox first.
Oh, sure. Let's roll the intro. I would hate
It's
to.
one of my favorite.
Okay.
Now
so
we have to email it.
Now we got Oscar's
Right.
email.
And like I said, Matt, we're going to work on getting a train to come in here and do that instead next time. 'Cause that's a cool intro, but I think a train... Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Wow. I hadn't heard that.
Come on,
yet.
bring the mail in.
It's like...
Oh, just come across our desk.
It's a very Halloween, like the conductor's
Right.
wife who died on the train sort of thing.
Or like you're being stalked by a conductor and you're at your house and you hear that in the middle of the night.
One more time. It's cute and yet terrifying.
Here we go. This is Alex. Hey, friends. I am an avid sticker swapper. And Matt, you read after that comma.
Comma, and I've got a very special sticker I drew early this morning that I'd like to make available for swap. I like early this morning. We know that it wasn't just
Right.
something they rolled out of bed and
This
then waited a little
At
while.
9:50 a.m., so they drew it at like 7 a.m.
Davis is innocent, quote.
Can't
Wait to make a deal. And then can we enlarge this photo?
Everybody, there he is.
I'm innocent.
This is a Davis holding a cup. One of his favorite beverages. Looks like, why is he wearing my bolo tie? What the heck is that all about?
Did he wear it on the To Davis show?
I guess he did, but I thought that was all a dream. How does he know? Or my dream? How does Alex know that? It's kind of confusing.
It is confusing.
But he's saying his classic, "I'm innocent."
Well, and then I noticed, I really like the detail where he's got purple drink in his
Oh, is
hand
that what
there.
that is?
Scissor, yeah.
Oh,
So clearly Oscar's been paying attention to the show yeah.
right.
And then
It's a crazed look.
he's
Great smile.
maybe a couple of those deep.
Right.
See, this is a controversy. It's already lighting up the boards,
Right.
and people are saying that sticker is a lie. There's been a lot of debates about the nature of Davis,
Right.
friend or foe.
Right.
So we're actually doing a special segment today,
Oh,
and I got a special guest to
Really?
to discuss this.
okay.
But anyway, we want to call you. We want to invite you to call 413-961-4263. You've got opinions on this. Is Davis? We don't know where this came
Is
from.
he innocent?
Is he innocent? Is he good or is he bad?
He's been acting weird lately.
And
And in my dreams, I'm terrified of him. I don't know
yeah.
if this is all true.
Can we roll the intro? This is a hard-hitting piece. This is the Davis intro.
Oh yeah, sure.
And then we'll get going on this. But it'll be like a CNN kind of thing. We'll have callers, opinionated, informed people.
Hold on.
Can we roll the intro again, since that was so smooth that last time?
Got him down here. Ah,
Let's roll it again.
I'm not really comfortable being here right next to you, Davis, but I guess we got to do this to make it work.
Yeah, man, let's air this out. I hate sitting with a shadow over me. I feel like there's a lot of doubt about my motives, and I just want to reassure everybody that I'm just a cool guy.
Okay, so how do you reassure them?
Well, I'll tell you. For one thing, community service. Let's talk about that. I've done a lot of it. Most of it court-ordered, but still, that counts. Okay? You guys like that walking path down by the creek?
Yeah.
I built that.
You built that?
Yeah. Me and some of the county, police officers.
Oh.
How about that?
So, we need... I don't know. Davis, I've had a lot of mixed feelings and thoughts about you, and I think someone who's been watching the show might be able to call in and ask you some questions and find out if this is...
That's what I want this to be about. I want to face my accusers. You guys give me a call, 413-961-4263. Or, hey, if you believe I'm innocent, call and tell people that. I need somebody to get my back, okay? Guess what? My tags are expired. They've been so for about 3 months. You know why? I don't have the money to pay for them. Now, does that sound like something a crazy person would do? If I had a crystal ball, Zach, I'd be happy to tell you the future of everything I'm gonna do. But guess what? I can't see the future. So give us a call.
Okay. Well, it's up to you to call in and decide if... All right, we got someone in the swap shop. Come on in.
Hey, Zach, how's it?
It's great.
What's he doing here?
What?
What's he doing here?
Who? Davis?
Yeah.
Davis, you answer.
I'm sorry. Do you have a question for me, caller?
Yeah, what kind of a person or creature or whatever you are decides to mail themselves to people in a box instead of going through, cars?
There's a lot. We've covered this, and it's on the internet. Google it. But okay, bottom line, I get to places the way I can afford to get to places, okay? So if that's your question, I think there's bigger fish to fry, okay?
It seems like a good way to avoid law enforcement, if you ask me, when you're not, drinking paint like I saw on the Davis show.
Zach, help me.
Yeah,
right? It's a mischaracterization, bottom line.
Davis,
Okay.
but you've been doing some weird stuff lately. I mean, I dreamed that you were wearing my bolo tie, you hosted the show, you were bragging about cutting me up to pieces and leaving me for dead. I know it's a graphic thing, but you were talking about it in my dreams.
Not
and
that epic.
It almost feels real.
Zach, your dreams are your business. I don't know what goes on in there. I've watched you sleep, and there's a lot of thrashing to and fro, and I don't know what's going on in there, but
You just said you watch him sleep?
Hey, butt out! I'm sorry. Go, continue.
Davis, you gotta control your temper if you're gonna be. You can't yell at the callers. I'm really sorry. Davis he's had a hard life.
I don't know, man. Watching him sleep at night. Who
That is
does
pretty
that?
creepy, Davis.
No, I'm just making sure you're still breathing, man. I'm worried with your sleep apnea.
Zach, do you have sleep apnea?
I do. He's not lying.
He doesn't
Okay,
know
that
this,
covers
but his parents pay me $20 an hour to make sure he's still breathing as a grown man in his bed, sleeping. They don't
there's a
pay
better way
me.
than that. It's called. There's a better way than that. It's called poke him with a stick.
Or if I find someone to really love me, Davis, and spend their life with me, so then they can be with me and not have to pay me.
Well, thank you for your call, caller.
Yeah,
I'd like
thank
to
you so
get
much.
one more opportunity to answer my critics
Okay.
before we run out of time.
Sure.
Okay, just be careful, Zach. I'm pretty sure he's evil. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Do we have anybody else on the line who wants to either back me up or question my motives?
We'll just
Give us a call.
Yeah, 413-961-4263. The phone lines are open for a few more minutes. At my old job, Davis, I used to say, attention, and then I'd say the name of the store. The store will be closing in a few minutes. Please make your final selection and bring it to the front register where a friendly cashier will be waiting to check you out. Same thing. We got a few minutes left. Please make your phone calls where a friendly swapper will be waiting for you.
Yeah, well, here's the deal. We may not get to time to another caller, but I gotta, Zach, I know I lose my temper and I get really crazy and I'm continuing to deal with my demons. But I gotta tell you, all this stuff you're telling me about, me doing terrible stuff to you, it reminds me of someone I've never told anyone about. And I need you to be very careful about this, okay?
Yeah.
And I need you to take me very seriously about this.
Yeah, I'm taking you serious. Now's your chance to be serious.
Okay. Now you know, I am from the coastal French Guyana area.
I thought you were from Minnesota.
That's where my adoptive parents are from, Zach.
Okay.
So down in French Guyana, when I was born with an identical brother, and he's pure evil. And his name.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and his name is Tanner. If you ever see Tanner, you need to flee, Zach.
Does he look like you?
Of course he does. He's my identical twin.
Does he wear glasses or a hat or anything?
No, he looks just like me. But if you ever encounter Tanner, you run and you scream, Zach, and you get away from that man. He's evil. He's pure evil.
Okay. Could it be Tanner that'll be the one who's been doing all this weird stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bitch.
Okay,
so just keep that in mind.
I will. Davis, buddy, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. If you have an evil twin brother,
you let me know if you ever see Tanner.
Okay, I will.
Because it won't end well. I'm telling you.
It won't end well for him because you have a friend on your side, Davis. Ah! Davis. Hey Tanner, my name's Zach. Davis he's a really good buddy. What's going on? We can be friends. How about we shake hands? It's a deal. We gotta wrap up the show. Come on, Tanner. Davis, you're telling the truth.
I don't know what just happened, but
Matt,
hey.
A lot of crazy turn of events have just gone on in the swap shop. But we ran out of time. I think we gotta go. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been a real pleasure having you in the swap shop. Really fun time. Hopefully my family calls me soon. Matt, I can't wait to hang out with you tomorrow and bury those mags.
We'll see you. I'll see you at my place,
right,
and we'll definitely hook that up.
Yeah, thank you so much
for
tuning in today.
I got a phone call I had to take. It was some business stuff. But
no worries.
Sorry. And Davis, you seem really disturbed, but I don't know what it was. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Thanks for joining us, guys. Been a great Friday, and have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Till Monday.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
It's a deal.